Hi everybody, it is Catherine here from Continue the Magic, and we are doing a special breaking news video this week. So we're going to be publishing this early so that you have all the information you need to get D23 tickets. So they've announced the ticket dates, all the things that you're going to be seeing there, some of the special events that are happening. So we're going to cover all of that and give you lots of time so that you can still get those tickets if you want to attend this event. So let's get started. So our first window is going to be for the D23 Gold Charter members. So this is going to be March 31st. It opens up at 10 Pacific or 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So this is going to be an advanced window specifically just for those charter members. For our other Essential, Choice, and Complete D23 Gold members, their window is going to start on April 2nd, again at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And for the remainder of our gold members, we're looking at later that same day, so April 2nd, and that's going to be at 12 p.m. Pacific or 3 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you are looking to get tickets, you're able to purchase one for you and up to 5 additional guest passes. So those guests do not have to be D23 or D23 Gold members. It's just you plus up to 5 guests. So now let's talk about the different types of tickets you can get. So the first one is the Fan Pass. So this is going to get you into the Anaheim Convention Center, and this is specifically for shopping opportunities and immersive experiences. So this isn't going to get you into the presentation halls. So the Fan Pass, you can do an afternoon only for $49, you can do a one-day pass for $99, or you can do the 3-day pass for $297. If you do want to attend some of the panels, which are taking place in the Honda Center, the pricing is the same. You're going to be looking for the Ultimate Fan Pass, and this will get you entrance to both the Convention Center and the Honda Center so that you can have the shopping and the immersive experiences as well as the presentations. And these are actually the same pricing. So there's no afternoon pass, but it's $99 for a day or $297 for the 3-day pass. The last one is the Ultimate Preferred Pass. Now this is if you want to go all out for the event, you want to go to the convention center, you want to see all the presentations, and you want preferred seating for those presentations. This one is steep. This is $12.99 for the weekend. It will also get you some collector's pins that are available exclusively for that, and I'll show these here so you can get that as well. But if you want guaranteed seating at those presentations, this is the pass you're going to want. It's a splurge, but it may be worth it if you really want to see those. So they are going all out this year. We're obviously back in Anaheim, and they are doing a full week for this D23. So in addition to the 3 days for the convention, they are doing 3 days in advance with lead-up events that you can attend. So the first one is going to be at the Museum and Cultural Center, and this is called Capturing Life, Creating Character, the Art of Live Action Reference. So they are going to be showing how they used live action actors and animals to do the actual animations for Disney. So you're going to see some rare photography, you're going to see some costumes, you're going to see some interactive displays that take you through that process so you can see the side-by-side of those reference moments as well as the final animation and see how they made that process real. In addition, if you want, there are $25 VIP tickets where you get an archivist that will take you through the exhibits and give you a walkthrough. So that's available if you want to dig into that Disney animation history. So this is the earliest start for the event. This one is on Saturday, August 8th. So if you want to take in absolutely everything D23 has to offer, make sure you are planning a full week because you're going to need it to get into all these different sessions. So the next one is going to be on Tuesday, August 11th, and this is at the Anaheim Packing District, and this is going to be a Y2K throwback. So this is from 5 to 9, and it's going to be a music and food festival. So they're going to have music from the 2000s, so Disney music, Disney Channel original music, a lot of those things. So there's going to be a full dance party there as well as a food festival. So if you want, you can buy a passport for the food items. There's the Adventure Pass, which is 7 items, or a Petite Pass, which is 4 items if you want to go and sample a few different options at the event. Now, the important thing to note with this one is this is not a D23 exclusive event. So you do not have to have a ticket to an event or be a member of D23 to qualify for this one. It is free entry, anyone can go. So this is an option to you if you live in the area and you're not planning on attending the full convention, that you can still at least take part in this portion of it. There'll be 30 different artisan food options there, so lots of cool things to try. So the next one is Wednesday, August 12th, and this is the D23 night at Angels Stadium. So this is going to be a baseball game between the LA Angels and the Texas Rangers. So this one has an extra giveaway. So the first 23,000 people through the gates are going to get an exclusive Mickey bobblehead. And 2,300 of those are going to be an exclusive gold version. So there's that extra little prize if you want to go to this event. If you do buy your tickets through the D23 website, you do get special priority seating, and you will also get an additional gift. The last one before the convention itself is on Thursday, August 13th. And this is going to be at the Disneyland park itself, so at the resort. So if you go to Disneyland, you're going to see the Disney Legends Cavalcade. They're also going to be giving away free exclusive Mickey ears here until supplies last, obviously. And then over at California Adventure, they're going to be doing the Disney Junior Let's Play Party. If you don't have tickets to get into the park, you can still go over to Downtown Disney. This is going to obviously be the hub for D23, and there's going to be special like photo opportunities and things there, so you can still kind of bask in the glory of D23 even if you don't have entrance to the parks. Now let's talk about the panels themselves and see if you want to get entrance to those. So on Friday, August 14th, you're going to get the Disney Entertainment Showcase. So this is going to be the film library that we're expecting. So we're going to get updates on, phase 6 of the MCU, what's coming out with new Star Wars, Disney, and Pixar films. So if you're really into the Disney movie catalog, this is a really good one for you so that you can see what's coming down the pike. The next one is the one I'm super excited about. So this is Saturday, August 15th. This is at 7 p.m., just like the one on the 14th, and this is the Disney Experiences Showcase. And this is where we are talking about the parks. So obviously, this is where my heart lies. I'm a park diehard, so I can't wait. There's so much coming down the pike. There's so much that they're working on that we haven't gotten a lot of details about or seen models even for half of it. So I'm assuming this is where this starts to break out. So the first one I'm hoping that they talk about is Villainsland. So what we're hoping to get here is hopefully an official name for the new land, as well as much more detailed concept art. So the concept art we've had so far is super vague. It gives you a general aesthetic for the area, a few hints as to some theming, things that we could expect to see, but obviously it did not give us much detail. So hopefully we will get a lot more detailed concept art for the land itself, potentially even for some of the specific attractions that are going to be coming in, and even the dinner show and some of the Haunted Mansion related things. So there's a lot of rumors about what could be coming out here, and what we really want to see is new concept art or even models that are showing us really what we can expect from this new Villainsland. The next is the new Tropical Americas area in Animal Kingdom. Again, we've seen concept art. We've gotten a little more detail here. We know what kind of attractions are coming. I'll put some video up here. They even have a model at Walt Disney World where you can see more in depth what you're going to expect from that new area. But we're hoping more details and ideally a more substantial timeline on when we can expect these things to start opening. Moving over to Disneyland, we've already had the tease in 2024 about Avatar coming to Disneyland. Again, hopefully we're going to see some detailed concept art or ideally a model of the new Avatar plans for Disneyland so we can see what we're going to expect there. And lastly, of course, we're going to talk about the Doors coaster. This is probably the one we have the most information on so far. We've already seen some video of how the ride track is going to work, that kind of lift system, and that we can see other cars on the track. So we do have more details here, but obviously the more the better. And again, something around timelines would be really appreciated. The last big presentation is obviously the Disney Legends ceremony. So this is going to be on Sunday, August 16th. This one is at 1:30 p.m. and it's going to be hosted by Ryan Seacrest. So let's talk about who are going to be our Disney legends this year. First one is, of course, Bob Iger. This totally makes sense. He's now officially moving on. We've got our new CEO in place. Absolutely, Bob Iger is a no-brainer here. So this one I'm really excited about. This is Lin-Manuel Miranda. He's made a huge impact on Disney music and Disney films over the last little while between Mary Poppins, Moana, and Encanto. Some really heavy hitters here. Love to see that he is being honored as a Disney legend in such a short amount of time. He's had such a big impact. Next is Anne Hathaway. So she's obviously been working with Disney for years. Her big breakout role was The Princess Diaries, but she's been working on and off with them ever since. Next one, no surprise here again, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be a Disney legend. Again, recently he's been really involved with the Disney company between being the voice of Maui, being Maui in the new live action option, and then starring in The Jungle Cruise. He is kind of a Disney staple at this point. Going back a little bit further, we're looking at the Jonas Brothers. So, I mean, they were really big in the 2000s with the TV show and their soundtracks. A little less active recently, but it's nice to go back and have some of those nostalgic moments included. So the Jonas Brothers are going to be there. Alan Tudyk is a great one. So if you don't know him by name, you absolutely know him by character. He has voiced a ton of Disney characters. He is a staple in Disney animation. He's all over the place. One of my favorites is Hey Hey. It's ridiculous that we have such an amazing actor voicing a chicken in an entire movie, but he absolutely pulls it off. And then we have Susan Egan. So again, this one's great to see. She was the voice of Meg in Hercules. She was Belle on Broadway, and she's regularly at the Broadway shows at Epcot. She is in Disney specials. She is, again, a staple of a Disney legend. So moving to Disney animation, we have Eric Goldberg. You will best know him for his work. He brought Genie to life in Aladdin. Next is Kim Irvine. So she is a Disney Imagineer, and if you don't know her already, so she's been with the company for over 2 decades, and she's also the daughter of Madame Leota, so a legacy Disney legend. So moving over to Disney movies, we have Jerry Bruckheimer. So he was a producer for the National Treasure series and more commonly known for the Pirates of the Caribbean series. And lastly, we're going over to ESPN for television for Chris Berman, who has been a voice with ESPN for over 40 years. So a lot of exciting things happening at D23 this year. So again, we're going to put this out on Monday the 30th so that you have time to get in line, get those tickets, and get involved in this event. As we know more details about what we're going to expect there, obviously we'll keep you updated. And until then, we'll see you next time.